As someone who had been successful in the past, it was really hard to accept the fact that I was powerless here. I had no control over any of it. Um, and so I think just accepting that, understanding that I don't have the power, I'm not good enough or strong enough to overcome this thing by myself is always the most difficult part, because our ego has a way of sneaking back in, and it translates directly to trading too. Because on days that we win, we think that we're the best and that we're winning and everything is great. And then the next day, that your pride and your ego creeps in, and then you lose it all again. So they complement one another, but it's not something that's just achieved one day, right? I think that the act of selflessness and the act of humility is an ongoing journey and an ongoing practice that has to be done every day. And so that continues to be the hardest part. I had support from my wife the most. I think my wife's family was relatively supportive too, but Amber was definitely the person in my life she understood the problem and what it was. I think a lot of people around us, some people just don't understand addiction. I'll say that. And they don't do, even though they mean well, they don't know how to support it. So Amber has been the number one person in my life for support in anything, in recovery and life in general. She's kind of been the one that's been there with every step.